Okay, it's another day. All right, so welcome geometry. We are into our trigonometry unit right now, and student will be able to swab it. I say swab it, you say swab it, swab it. Student will be able to solve trigonometry problems successfully 3 times. Yesterday, we tried a sine problem, and I called it x on top. Okay, so I did a sine problem, and by the way, x on top can come out as a cosine or a tangent problem. I mean, it can come out any way it wants to. There's 3 different ways for it to come out. But it was x on top. Now for the second kind of trigonometry problem, and it also can come in any 3 flavors. Okay, just so you'll know, there's x on top, and there's today's, and there's another one, but they can come in any of these flavors. All right, that's why that first lesson on how to tell which side is which was so important. All right, so here we go. So today I've got this. Let's see here. I'm just going to make one up out of my head. There we go. Okay, same numbers for yesterday, but I'm looking for a different side now. All right? There is theta right there. You are here. You're standing at the triangle looking from right there. So step 1. Okay? I have to tell which 2 sides that I have. What am I looking for? What side am I looking for? What side did they give me? And which of those flavors does that fit? Well, let's find out. Do I have an opposite? No, I don't care about that one. Well, this is hypotenuse, so good. I have a hypotenuse. There's a hypotenuse. What else do I have? Well, that could have come better. There we go. Okay, so this must be, if it's not the opposite, it must be the adjacent. There we go. All right, that's step 1. Take some time and label. My old teacher in the 70s was like, label, and you won't make any kind of mistakes. So I've got hypotenuse and adjacent. Let's find out what kind of problem I got here. Adjacent hypotenuse. Anybody see adjacent hypotenuse? Oh, there it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I have Captain. She cut up my take some more of this. Okay, it's a cosine problem. All right, I want to write the formula. Cosine of theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. These are not very hard formulas. I mean, you think about it, it's just you're dividing a couple numbers or you're multiplying. What's hard about trigonometry? Figuring out which side's which and figuring out which formula to use. Okay, that's why you got to remember SOHCAHTOA, and that will help a lot. All right, let's put some numbers in. Cosine of theta. Well, that would be the cosine of 40 degrees. What's the adjacent? 30. And what's the hypotenuse? We don't know. Okay, so everybody's in the right spot right there. I just substituted this in. Okay. Okay. Now, this is just a number, cosine of 40. Let's find out what that is. Cosine of 40. 0.7660. 0.7660. And you might have noticed yesterday that I used 4 digits. Tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000ths place. Okay, we go all the way out there, and the table does that too, all the way back. I think that they wanted to be that accurate. Okay, tenths, pencil lead, hundreds, human hair, thousands, pretty dang small machines, 10,000ths. Okay, yeah, you're close enough now. Okay, so we're going to use all the way out to the 10,000ths place whenever we're using a trig value. Okay, all right, now we're in trouble. I have an x on the bottom. Okay, so in geometry, up to this point in your life, you've never had this kind of a problem before. We gave you x's on top all day long. The opposite of divided by a number, multiplied by a number. Whatever you do to one side or the other was no big deal. But for the very first time, you have an x on the bottom. It can't be done. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, it's a rational expression. Take a look at this. One of these makes sense and one of them doesn't. I went to a party at someone's house. There were 4 pizzas there. But I got there late and they were all gone, so I got 0 out of 4. How much pizza did I eat? 0. Makes sense, right? 0 fourths makes sense. 0 out of 4. I got nothing. All right. I went to a party. There were no pizzas at all, but I ate all 4 of them. What? 4 zeros? That doesn't make any sense. You can't even say that right. All right. This is undefined. You can't divide by 0. I got 4 pieces of nothing? Okay, I had 4 things, but there was nothing to start with. It doesn't make any sense at all. So we can't have a 0. So I have to get rid of that x on the bottom. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn a step. Okay, I'm going to burn a step. Here we go. On my x on bottom, I'm going to have to burn a step. In other words, I'm going to do something. I'm not going to get really any closer to the problem, to the answer, but after that, the problem will be doable. Okay, what's the opposite of dividing by x? Multiplying by x. Whatever I do to one side, do the other. Okay, the x's on this side cancel out, and basically what I did was move the x up to the top on the other side. Here's where I am now. And by the way, I'm going to switch these because I know you're more used to seeing the coefficient first, the number first, and the letter second. That's okay, you can do that. There you go. Okay, I just kind of move the x up, it canceled on this side, and it's up on the top on the other side now. All right, that one you can do. Take a look right here. Okay? 0.7660x equals 30. What's the opposite of multiplying by 0.7660? Dividing by 0.7660. Whatever I do one side, do the other. All right, x equals 39.16. 39.16 feet. There you go. So x on the bottom. Kind of weird. Got to burn a step, get that x up on the top. But after that, it's really straightforward. Okay? All right, that's 2 out of 3. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll finish this up.